Welcome back, Firebirds, to my personal favorite night of the week, Friday night for Rocket League. We're here with NECC Activation Week number 2. I'm Tanner, joined by the Bearded Man. Tonight we've got the Firebirds Black going up against Central Methodist University, the Eagles, who we just saw yesterday in Overwatch. It's a great little segue. We appreciate the Eagles for handling that one for us. The Overwatch team beat the Eagles yesterday 3-0. Quite the dominant fashion. Galahad / Bearded Man over here was quite the part of that.
Oh yeah, it was a great match to play against. Havana, the third map, was a little bit of a challenge for us. The first two, I think we were a lot stronger with that, but I think eventually they figured out kind of how to counter us. But we definitely it was a good challenge, and I'm excited to see how our Rocket League team fares against them tonight.
Yeah, you know, completely different games. One very much a tactical shooter, the other one a car soccer, to put it at its simplest terms. Seems like we're having a bit of a technical issue as Westoff, one of the starters for the Firebirds. I am Westoff. Had to disconnect for a second. I'm not really sure what happened there. But while I'm at it, the other starters for the Firebirds tonight will be It's Petey, as well as Nyrome 11.
I'm excited to see that. Now, we do have this game is going to be very, very special for one of those players tonight entirely, because it is their birthday.
It's true. So. It is the birthday of the Firebirds Rocket League captain, Petey.
Oh, it's such a...
my roommate. Very fun to spend time with him on his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's super excited for the match, trying to get a couple W's on the birthday.
Oh yeah, it'll be even sweeter, you know.
Absolutely, it will.
So I'm excited, but I believe those technical difficulties might be fixed very shortly. But until then, I'm trying to see if somebody will give me the signal. But until then, I think we're going to take a quick break while we get those situated, and we'll be back in maybe 30 seconds.
30 seconds, 2 minutes. We're back, Firebirds, as we get started here with game number 1 of this best of 5 series. Westoff's got his technical difficulties all figured out. Firebirds already under fire on the net, and Adams for the Eagles will be the first one to strike in this game. Firebirds had a little bit of a double commit there on the net. Westoff got bumped in the back by Phantom. Great play overall by the Eagles to start it off in the first 10 seconds.
I agree. Now, early game, some people are still kind of, dusting off their skills. So hopefully the Firebirds are going to be able to come back a little bit stronger now.
Absolutely. As we get started, kickoff number 2 has already gone underway. Firebirds under the pressure again. We're trying to get a clear out there, but it'll be Gand that pops it right back in. For the Eagles, just for clarification, we have Gand, Phantom, and Adams as the starters. Gand goes up, doesn't quite get the shot. There's a clear to the corner by Westoff, who tries to go for a bump on Adams. Instead, Nyrome will be the one to catch it, pop it away, almost a double touch, and that's an open net shot for Gand, as the Firebirds will go down 0-2 quickly.
That's unfortunate to see 2 points in less than 60 seconds. That hopefully the Firebirds are going to kind of have this as a wake-up call and adjust where needed.
Yeah, definitely the Eagles here are moving with some real speed on them. So, Firebirds going to have to pick up the pace just a little bit here. They hope to bring this one back before letting it slip away too far. Petey with a nice little pop there. Westoff goes for a shot, gets the 50 through, and the Fisher flying for the Firebirds as Westoff gets the Firebirds on the board there.
There you go. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Westoff saw that opening and took it, and it worked out beautifully.
Absolutely. Great job by him. As Firebirds now only down by 1, 4 minutes left on the clock. I think they were just thinking, hey, if they could do it to us in 40 seconds, sure, we can get it right back in less than that as they get started here. 4 minutes on the clock now. Stuck in the blue half a little bit here. Firebirds just trying to escape, as it seems like the moment they can get it out, they have had some success. We will see Petey making a nice little dive back there as Gand was trying to put it through. Westhoff will get 1 touch, 2 touch. He's taking it all the way back to the orange half. Pops around 1. Adams is gonna have it. He'll be met by Nyrome. Westhoff will turn and be back in the play. He's gonna try and get it mid for Petey. Petey pops it off the wall. It's taken high, and Phantom will clear it on downfield. Westhoff puts it to his own corner as Adams is there to meet him. Adams goes for a little bit of a fake challenge there as Westhoff is going to be taken flying. Petey can't quite get a touch. Now we're back on Nyrome, who makes a great goal line save there. Adams will pop it. Falls his own number. Can't get it around the third as Nyrome is there. Westhoff puts it back to the corner. Rolls down. Gets a 50 by 1. Gets faked. And Phantom is now going for the play against Petey, but Petey avoids the bump and gets the save while he's at it. Firebirds holding strong on defense, bending but not quite breaking here, as they just need to get one little clear. Nyrome will take it to the wall. He's again met by Adams as the unrelenting fire on the Birds net right now. Just seems to be almost too much to handle if these Firebirds start to do a double commit there. Great communication to avoid that one. And it's almost there, and it'll be bounced sky high and away. Adams will have the follow-up shot, and it'll slide on through. Firebirds down 1-3.
You know, with 2 minutes left, 2.5 minutes pretty much on the clock, the Firebirds could easily come back in this, but I'm hoping the Firebirds are kind of noticing where they're at fault. You know, we've seen a lot of double commits from them. So I hope that they can kind of...
I think once they've definitely been improving on that goal line defense and making sure they're not double committing. And I think once they can do that and hopefully maybe get some transition passes out to their teammates, then I think that's where we're really going to see them start to shine. But it doesn't start there. It starts now with Westhoff trying, not to any success right there. Nyrome will try and pass up to Westhoff. Westhoff doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for. In front of the orange half now. Westhoff will get another dunk. His 50s have been on, and they're on again as Westhoff steps up again for the Firebirds, bringing them within 1 with just under 2 minutes left on the clock.
You know, it's those split-second moments there where the Eagles are not positioned properly or they make some mistake that the Firebirds are needing to capitalize on, and that's what Westhoff has been doing.
Absolutely, and a great job by him as we head into kickoff number 6 here. Westhoff not quite getting the touch he's looking for. That's going to leave a shot opportunity for Adams, and he will take advantage as the Firebirds just had a bit of a misplay there on their own back half. Yeah, Westhoff didn't quite get the touch, Nyrome didn't quite get the touch, and neither did Petey there, as the Firebirds will now be down 4-2 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, it's all about positioning there. We saw that the Firebirds were all on the side of the goal, and it just was not proper. They weren't in position properly.
Yeah, so here we go. We got a battle of the midfield here as Westhoff gets it onto the orange half. That's always a good sentence for me to be saying, as it seems like Westhoff, anytime he gets it on the orange half, it's been quite advantageous for the Firebirds. Now Nyrome will 50 it. Firebirds are left with very little boost at all to work with, though. They got to start collecting pads a little better here on this defensive half. Nyrome has about 14 left. Can't quite get the follow-up. Fakes it instead. That's a great touch to the corner, though, by the Eagles. As Westhoff will try and put the shot top right. Not quite able to slot it in there, though. Petey now gets a backflip to just try and put it back in. Keep the pressure off the blue half as long as possible. Nyrome will pop it high right in front of his own net. Grand doesn't quite get the touch as Nyrome will get past him. Phantom gets past Nyrome now. Now we got Petey putting it to the ground. Trying to get back to it, but again, the boost situation is just a struggle right now for the Firebirds. That's a nice little demo. Hopefully that could clear some space, but with 17 boosts, there's not much Westhoff could do. Petey just got full in the tank and takes to the sky. Adams meets him immediately. Now we got a 50 in the midfield. No Firebird there to respond as Nyrome was demoed. Now instead the shot will go back toward the blue net, and the Firebirds put it just into the corner. Phantom goes for a little bit of a slower play now in the sky. Gets a bit of a stall there. Almost gets it past 1, not quite able to though. As Adams dodges the bump, tries to put it back, and there's the shot. And the Firebirds just barely walk away with this one with the help of the 4th defender, the crossbar. Adams taking it for one more. The Firebirds have to score with time left on the clock for them to have any chance. And it does not seem like game 1 is going to go in their favor, as they will fall 1-0 in the series to the Methodist Eagles.
That was an interesting starting game to open up the night with. I think it really boiled down to the positioning and the boost management from the Firebirds. Firebirds had there were so many times where they had no boost in their reserves, and having no boost means that they can't fly up, they can't, speed up, they can't do all these magical things that are so essential to this game. And it's really showing sometimes where the ball's flying into the goal and they can't get to where it is. They can't get in the way to stop it. And the positioning too, it adds to that effect where, they're all grouped up in one side to the left of the goal or the right of the goal. And CMU is just able to come in and just have an empty net, basically.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Firebirds can make the adjustments here in game number 2 as it's underway. The Firebirds do a great job. Their whole game kind of goes around controlling the midfield boost and keeping that pressure high once they stay on the opponent's half. We'll see if they can start getting into that, but that's a great pass there by Phantom. By Adams, right to Phantom, off the backboard. Phantoms to Adams, to Phantom again. Wow, what a greatly coordinated play by the Eagles there to start off game number 2 with a bang. We get started here with kickoff number 2 as the Firebirds are down by 1. Nyrome has about 40 in the tank to work with. Westhoff, not much to his own name. PD will be the one to take it. He'll clear it downfield. Hopefully the Firebirds in this transition can get a little bit of boost going. PD doesn't quite get the touch. Nyrome pops it high, and Westhoff not quite where he needed to be as that was tipped away by an Eagle. Now we got Westhoff going for the touch, but not much boost. He can't really commit to it. PD will take it himself. Gets a 50 toward his own corner. This leaves Nyrome with a pop to PD, who puts it back downfield, and hopefully Nyrome can follow. Not quite able to get the pass to Westhoff, though, as the Firebirds are going to have to continue this offensive approach. Nyrome clears it away, only to Phantom. Gann tries to get the shot in, but a great save by PD will keep the Firebirds alive right now. We got a shot by Phantom, though, after a demo on Nyrome. PD will cut that off, hopefully gets a shot on net now. And instead it'll be put in by Adams himself. PD, I'm sure, was reading it, though. Firebirds tie this game up. Great pressure by PD to cut that one off in the midfield and just get the immediate attack on the opposing net to make sure that the Firebirds could at least have a possible scoring chance there. Kickoff number 3 underway. PD gets one kick out to the middle. He won't be able to make the touch. Westhoff can't quite get it either. Nyrome with a great little goal line touch. He's going to try and clear it downfield. Got 20 boosts left in the tank. Westhoff downfield cherry picking, has a full tank. Nyrome will try and just keep it in. With 0 left in the tank, though, kicks it toward mid. PD's going to follow it up. Tries and get the read. PD not much left in the tank. Westhoff puts it to the corner. Nyrome's got a little left, but he'll be met by Gand. Firebirds under fire again here on their own net. PD gets it around 1. Meets a 50 in the corner, doesn't go his way as Phantom will get the touch there. Almost gets it down to Adams. And there's Phantom, the Phantom of the Sky, coming on from the heavens. Getting a nice shot on net there off of the 50 by Adams.
I think what I'm seeing here from the Firebirds is it's again, going back to that positioning. A lot of the Firebirds are staying grouped up. They don't have that, field-wide range to cover any sort of angles the Eagles might use.
Firebirds kickoff goes into their favor here. Gann gets a great 50 though. PD finally with some boost. He's going to wait for the pass from Nyrome. Westhoff still downfield. He gets a demo. Nyrome tries to take it himself, but Adams will be there. Gann downfield to Adams. Will it be cut off in time? It will by Westhoff. We got PD getting another touch. It's going to go right to Phantom though, who's going to pass it right off. Gann puts it to the sky. Adams will get the touch. Westhoff up already, passes it down to Nyrome. That's going to be intercepted and almost in the net, but PD has a nice little touch. Phantom takes it back over. Westhoff will clear it downfield, though. That might be just in their net, and it is. As Westhoff with the cross-map snipe there, stepping up huge for the Firebirds in Game 2.
That is the 3rd goal from Westhoff tonight alone, and it is still very much early. So whatever Westhoff is doing, he needs to keep it up.
Absolutely, as we head into Kickoff number 5, 2 minutes left on the clock. We have under half the game left. Firebirds, kickoff does not go in their favor. I think PD got control of that mid boost. He did. This is going to be helpful for their push downfield as Westoff's just going to try and slot it down, but this time the bar does not agree with him. PD will go up, slots it down between the 2 defenders, and Firebirds go up thanks to the birthday boy. 3-2 Firebirds.
That is exactly what we want to see from the Firebirds. Not everybody playing the ball. They want to be positioning. They want to make sure that, hey, I could shoot the ball to this area and you're here to intercept it.
Absolutely. Kickoff immediately goes against the Firebirds, though. Westoff's got to get it out of there. Gets a nice little save right on the crossbar of the net. Westoff will follow again. Puts it downfield. Westoff coming up huge for the Firebirds right now. That's a clear downfield. Narum should be the one to meet it, but he'll be met by Adams. Pops it over both of them, though. Westoff will cut back in. Now PD's there. PD will pop high. Westoff to the backboard. Cut off by Phantom. No follow-up touches by the Firebirds. PD, 0 boost. He's going to take a while to get back. It's going to be on the Firebirds to play a bit of a defense here. As Narum doesn't care about defense, he's doing nothing but offense. Going for the demo. Can't quite get it. Now Westoff in the corner. He'll get demoed himself by Phantom. PD goes sky high, cuts it off in the midfield. Now we have Narum. Can't quite get it. That was a great touch by the Eagles. Narum trying to redirect it, pass it. He's going to follow it himself. Westoff there, the double fake. Phantom. Narum will finish it off. The mind games galore for the Firebirds as they go up 4-2.
That is exactly what we want to see. Westoff passed it to Narum, and we could see there too. Westoff just said, all right, Nyrum's going to have this or he's going to miss. So I'm going to position in a way that if he does miss, it'll come to me.
Absolutely. As Westoff gets a nice kickoff in the Firebirds' favor there. He'll take it himself. He's got Narum behind him. He'll pop it once. PD got bumped around. Now Narum couldn't quite get the read there. As Adams will be the one on the ball. PD clears it to the backboard, though. No Firebird in the air, except for Westoff, as he comes in and slots it top shelf.
There we go. Now we're seeing the rhythm. The Firebirds are getting that pattern, that rhythm, and it's basically dancing at this point. You know?
It really is, and the Firebirds are dancing around the Eagles here in game number 2 as they are up by 3 with only 40 seconds left on the clock. Kickoff goes in favor of the Eagles. No Firebird there quite yet. They try to go for a bump. They get one, but PD's just going to clear it into the opposite net.
Oh my God.
Firebirds up 6-2.
A cross map goal, cross arena goal. Beautiful from PD.
PD brought out the crossbow there, fires it on downfield, and puts the Firebirds up by 4 with 30 seconds left. Ball goes up the wall. PD's gonna be there. PD's going off the ceiling, trying to read it himself and can't quite get there. Oh, you know he's screaming about wanting that one back. Firebirds. Westoff's got a shot, puts it low. Follow up by PD after the back pass by Westoff. 10 seconds approach as the Firebirds seem to be cruising toward a W here in game number 2. The scoreline may change, but the overall result is a Firebirds win in game number 2 as the series is tied up 1-1.
Beautiful. That is exactly what I was hoping for, and that's what we didn't see from that game 1. The Firebirds playing very aggressive, playing individually, and now we're seeing them set each other up for passes. Understand that I'm not the one who's going to go to the ball right now. That's one of my teammates. I'm going to position so that that teammate can pass it to me, or I can make any sort of saving hits into the goal.
Absolutely. Firebirds did a great turnaround there on just getting out of their own half more. That was the main thing I was worried about in game number 1. It was, are they going to be able to have the defensive passes and clears in order to get out of their own half? Because the defense was there. They were making save after save after save, and that continued. But they weren't quite transitioning out in an effective way, and that's what left them on defense so long, and you can only be left on defense so long before you get scored on.
Oh yeah, now the Firebirds had double the shots on goal, having 12 shots, whereas the Eagles only had 6, so they were playing a little bit more aggressively, but did have that defensive mindset at a few moments.
Firebirds, Eagles, tied 1-1 as we get headed into game number 3. Pass to Adams. Adams will take it. Gets a pop over one. He's going to get the reset. Possibly not quite, but Nyrom's there on the goal line. Great save. This is cleared back to the backboard. PD will get a touch and accidentally goes center. Westoff will be the one to meet it. He's got 0 boost. He's going to flick over one, though. That's taken to the wall. PD will get a touch. It's cleared back downfield. Phantom gets a shot, and it goes over the net. Adams with the follow-up. Doesn't quite go where he plans. Firebirds under immense pressure right now. Westhoff gets the tip, gets the 50. Nyrome's there and has room. No boost, though, to work with. Tries to fake it. Adams doesn't buy it. That shot's going wide there as the Firebirds continue their approach on defense, trying to transition into offense. They get it to the orange half. A demo's going to help with the pressure being relieved. Grand gets one touch. It goes toward mid. Met there by PD. That shot goes high. Phantom's going for the redirect. And what a shot by Phantom!
That was a great shot there. Definitely very close. The Firebirds were very close. We can see Nyrome in the goal, just barely being able to save it, but it was not able to do it.
Firebirds down by 1, but we know this story. It's been every game they've been down by 1. Can they turn it around like they did in game number 2, or will it be doomed to fail like it was in game number 1? We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to find out, and here the Firebirds go on their offensive approach. Cleared away immediately by Adams, keeping that pressure high. Phantom has a great first touch. Gonna be able to follow, gets the reset, and it's in. What a play by Phantom. Firebirds down 2-0. That first touch was immaculate.
Yeah, that was we've seen a few goals like that where it looks like the Eagles are just kind of dribbling it in the air and the Firebirds are not in position to intercept it, despite it kind of not really being much of a great shot.
See, that's where it comes in more of a sense of understanding how mechanical they can be, because there's a lot of things they can do when they have such control of that dribble, and the Firebirds are just trying to play for all kind of outcomes, and really Phantom just had a great outplay there. The Firebirds did everything they could, but they slotted it top shelf. It was a great shot by Phantom. They're already on defense again. Westhoff will take it. Nyrome should be able to get some boost. PD in the sky, going for the backboard and can't quite get the touch on the ball. Now PD's turn, maybe. Not quite able. Westhoff takes it to the sky. Tries to get a touch. He passes it down to Nyrome, who's going to pop it for PD. PD puts it in, and top shelf Firebirds. 3 minutes left on the clock. Lead cut in half.
That was such a beautiful play to watch. Each player setting up the next player for some sort of maneuver, ultimately ending in that shot on the goal. That is what we need to keep up doing. We need to be careful with our positioning.
PD will get the kickoff. He'll try and follow it, but he's met quickly by Adams. Now Westhoff in a 1v1 against Adams. Can't quite get the touch. Nyrome, beautiful touch there to kind of keep that from going in front of the net. Westhoff, 50 to downfield. Phantom to Adams. Adams will take it himself. Adams goes to the sky. Not much boost to work with. PD's turn to make a save. Does so. Now Gan keeping that ball in. Nyrome puts it back in the corner. Westhoff can't get the touch he's looking for. Now Adams will take it. Gets a nice little pop around Westhoff. 50s it against Nyrome. 50s it against PD. Now Westhoff should have a little space to work with. Gets one touch. Gand pops it up. Adams in the air. Nyrome pops it up to the corner. PD will clear it on downfield. It's a little pinch off the wall. PD doesn't have any boost to work with, though. So Nyrome will be the one to make the shot, and it's right into Phantom's hands. Westhoff gets a touch around 1. Continues downfield. Gets popped over. PD will get a touch. Not quite, as Gand might have a great shot opportunity, but a better save by Nyrome there. Phantom keeps it in. Westhoff tries to take it. He'll be met quickly by an Eagle. Adams with the reset now. Tries to go for the musty. It's denied by Nyrome. PD will touch it down once. Firebirds, unlimited boost again. Gan with a great save. Westhoff off the corner. Doubles it. Adams will be met by PD, but Nyrome's there for the shot. Firebirds right now doing everything they can to just kind of get boost and keep working. The Eagles are doing a great job of just maintaining the boost possession, though. That's a demo on Nyrome that's going to eliminate his boost from the tank. Bring him back to the default. Now PD. 9 in the tank, has to make a challenge. Under a minute left for the Firebirds. Westhoff can't get around. Nyrome trying to go for a double. Gand will pop it around. Nyrome taking it to the corner. He's got a full tank now. Gets around 1. Safely gets it away from his net. Now we got Westhoff and Petey on a bit of a double commit, but Nyrome will take to the sky. The double is not quite there off the backboard. That shot might be for Westhoff though. Gand instead will be the one to make the save. Petey puts it up. Now it's Nyrome. Cleared away by the Eagles. Firebirds, little time left on the clock. Nyrome makes a great save while avoiding the bump. 15 seconds left for the Firebirds to make their push. Nyrome puts it downfield. There's a demo. Now Petey will take it high. Gand will be there to meet it though. Nyrome tries to pop it for his teammate. Instead, he'll be met by an Eagle. No Firebird there except for Nyrome to put it up. He's on his own, low boost. This is a shot opportunity. Petey will pop it high. Westhoff will go for the follow. Adams puts it down as the Eagles will take game number 3.
You know, I think that was definitely the closest game we've had of the night. Both teams are getting a really good feel of each other and how to play against each other, and also protect their goal and stuff. So I think they're finally coming down to, all right, it's these split-second decisions, these split-second moments. You know, if I rotate even slightly, 12 more degrees, will that be the game-changing factor? And ultimately, It has shown a few times that is what it's coming down to.
Yeah, and one thing worth noting is the shots on goal for both teams are getting pretty even, and they're getting pretty low in numbers. These teams are really starting to feel ourselves, and we've got ourselves a series on our hands.
Oh yeah, this is just showing how strong both of these teams are in both offense and defense, but more so defense now. We saw the offense in those first 2 games, but this one was all about defense, and it's showing. So I'm hoping for game 4, the Firebirds are going to come back, but ultimately, it's not going to be a walk in the park.
No, by no means will it be a walk in the park for the Firebirds. But I think if they just clean up the boost management, are able to steal just a little more than the Eagles are taking, I think they'll be able to pull it out.
And also a few more demos. I think the Eagles were getting a lot more demos on the Firebirds than the Firebirds were getting on them. So I'm hoping that might help them a little bit more if they were able to manage them.
Yeah, well, we'll find out the answer to that question as we get started here with game number 4. Gad takes it to the sky for Adams. 50 off of Nyrome. Now Phantom misses the touch. This is going to be an opportunity for the Firebirds. Adams puts it to the corner. He'll be met by Westhoff, who puts a middle for Nyrome, who puts the shot in. Firebirds score first for the first time in the series.
We're off to a great start here. I think 15 seconds in, having a goal for the Firebirds, it's definitely going to show. It's going to give them in the favor, mentally.
Absolutely, it's a great start to always be the first one to score, whatever team you're on. Nyrome gets the kickoff. It's going to go to Westhoff. He's in a bit of an awkward spot. He'll put it toward the midfield. Be met by Gand. Can't quite get a follow-up, but Nyrome now. That's there right in front of the net. Westhoff's going to have to turn quick. Gets it to Nyrome, who's going to put it downfield and follow it himself. Gets by one, and Adams gets a touch. Phantom clears it on back downfield. Nyrome, 100-ish in the tank. Waiting on the shot. Had to wait for the smoke screen. Petey now takes it to the sky, clears it downfield with a little pinch off the wall. Petey on 0 boost, just trying to put it mid for his teammates. That's a pinch off the backboard. Westhoff will take the shot. Nyrome waiting. Westhoff, very low boost though. This is going to be an open net for the Eagles. Adams is there, the shot by Phantom, and it's off. Firebirds have the chance for an air dribble now. They take it up, they get around 1. Nyrome takes it around the corner, that's 2. Phantom's gonna clear it right downfield though. Great play as a third man. Can't quite get the shot though as that rolls a little bit weird. Saved by Petey. Passed out mid for Westhoff. It's a 1v1 scenario now, folks. Dan's gonna take it to the sky. Fake it and go back down to the ground. Sending Westhoff right by him. Tries to get the touch off the wall. Adams will take it up instead. Gets a reset. Westhoff will put it in the corner. That's on net, but Nyrome will save. Nyrome on low boost. Not quite able to get up for that defense against Gand, and Gand puts it bar down.
That was a solid shot from Gand. Firebirds were just not in a place, boost-wise or position-wise, to intercept that and stop that.
Kickoff number 3 here in game 4. 3 minutes and 14 on the clock here. Firebirds had a kickoff in their favor. Petey's got to make a tough touch. Not quite able to do so. The follow-up's there, and Phantom will put it through.
You know, I'm not quite sure what went wrong on that play. It looked like they were off to a great start, but they ultimately just missed. And I think it came down to, like I was saying earlier, that like 12-degree difference of rotation, where you're just not getting that angle of movement.
Absolutely. As the Firebirds head into kickoff number 4, they're down by 1. Adams will get a weird little touch over there to the corner. Westhoff will take it. Petey gets 1 touch. He's got a little bit more in the tank. Gets around 2. Adams will cut it off though. Nyrome 50s it. That's gonna waterfall mid. If Petey can get there, not quite. Not much on the tank for Petey to work with. Westhoff meets it. Gets a nice touch over to the side. Petey will go for it. He backflips instead. Phantom gets it by. Shot by Adams. Shot by Phantom. Both off. Gan puts it off the backboard. Nyrome with a nice read. Phantom will take it. Petey will challenge immediately. Adams gets it by Petey. Now Nyrome's turn. Look at a 50. And that pinch will go back toward the Firebird half. Double touch. Not quite there as Nyrome will make the save. Petey gets bumped out of the way, but Westhoff's there just in time. Phantom with a few great touches. Petey will put it high. Westhoff over to their own net. Luckily, no trouble for the Firebirds there. Petey pops it up high. Westhoff decides not to go for it. Instead goes for a follow-up. Nyrome can't put it through though. Now the Eagles are on a counterattack. It's off the backboard. Anyone's game to read. Adams will try. Puts it to the corner instead. Gand puts it toward the net. That's a backflip by Phantom. Doesn't matter. No Firebird there to answer. Firebirds are down 3-1 with a minute and a half left. Plenty of time for more goals. But this is match point for the Eagles if they win here.
Once again, it came down to the positioning. There's no Firebirds playing goalie in that sense. I think Petey was trying to go midfield, but I have no idea where Nyrome was.
Yeah, I'm not really sure here as the Firebirds try to make their last-ditch effort here. Petey will put it over, but they're a little clumped together. The Firebirds need to start spacing out a little more. They're all in the same spot, going for the same balls, especially for Petey and Westhoff. Nyrome doing a fantastic job of spacing out right now. Gets the demo. Keeps the boost control. Petey will try and put it mid. Westhoff's shot is cleared away by Phantom. Adams takes it downfield. Phantom with the touch. It goes over the net. That might have been the nail in the coffin for the Firebirds. Petey will put it off the corner. Westhoff will clear it downfield. It's going to be off, and the demo isn't going to help. Petey's going to have a shot now. He's going to put it top right and in as the captain steps up for the Firebirds in the final minute of play.
Now, this is narrowing it down to a 1-point difference right now to tie it up. So we might see an overtime here, but I'm curious. I think both teams are playing rather well, but also making the same mistakes at times.
That's not a great kickoff for the Firebirds, and it just doesn't go in their favor, as they will now go down by 2.
I will blame the caster's curse on that one.
Petey just couldn't quite get the kickoff to go in his favor. It goes right on by him.
Unfortunately, but 47 seconds left. We'll see what they can do.
Nyrome goes back to Westhoff. He'll take it to the sky. He's patient. Gand is patienter, though. That's not a word. More patient. As Nyrome will go off the wall. Gets a pinch. Westhoff will get a nice 50. Can't quite get a follow-up touch, though. Phantom with a flip reset. Bump, and that will be a goal. That might be it for the Firebirds. That's a great play by Phantom.
I think the Eagles have definitely just had such a good game tonight, but 23 seconds left. The Firebirds might pull some magic out.
Yeah, I was like, we'll have to see a miracle here, but
miracles happen.
They do happen. And are you ready as we head into kickoff number 8?
Number. At least
number.
3. More than 3.
At least 3 is in there. Westhoff clears downfield, final 10 seconds. Firebirds have to score with time on the clock and then some in order to get even close to what they need. But it seems like on this one, the Firebirds will fall in activation week 2, match number 1. Great game all around.
Oh, yeah.
Very well played by the Central Methodist Eagles. So now in terms of esports programs, Central Methodist and Carthage 1-1. They take us in Rocket League. We took them in Overwatch yesterday. Good game overall. My MVP of that match goes to Phantom.
Oh, yes.
Very mechanical player. Very well played. Great job by the Eagles. We'll be back around 6 o'clock with match number 2. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned.
Lights are out, the feeling lingers on. Lights are out, I'm left here all alone. The night will find a way. You are the new day.